It is indeed heartbreaking to see such visuals, and in this particular instance, you can see the body of a little girl which is washed up on the Greek island of Lesvos. And you can see this man, he's just sitting in poignant silence. It's just so sad. It's just so sad. But at the same time, the solution is really not that more and more and more of these people migrate into Europe, because as Cologne has clearly proven, integration of these people into European society, European culture, European lifestyle will not be very easy. Politicians like Angela Merkel, among others, have tried to, portray a sense of easy integration, but that has clearly not proven to be the case. And that's why the solution is really to stop the war which is happening in Syria and Iraq, finish ISIS as soon as possible so that these people remain where they are. And a lot of them themselves have said that if the war stops and if life is normal in Syria or Iraq, they have no reason to actually try and migrate to Europe. And in this particular instance, let's look at some of the comments. Like this lady saying, this has got to stop. We have to help these people. Not only do they have a right to help, but on a humane basis, it is our duty to help. To some extent, yes, but also the fact that if you look at neighboring Muslim countries, how many of them have helped? Yes, some of them have, but then not all of them have. So, it's as much a duty for them, perhaps more of a duty for them, but then they haven't. And then the next person says, why is it okay to use images of dead children to make political points in favor of unlimited migration from Muslim countries, but not against? Exactly. You need to keep a check on this kind of large scale, if not unlimited, then very large scale migration from Muslim countries. And instead, this similar image should probably be looked at as, a sense of perhaps we need to stop this kind of migration instead of being in favor of it. So that's a relevant point being made by this individual. And then this lady talks about a heartbreaking video is of many women molested and raped. This is, of course, in reference to what happened in Cologne by invaders welcomed by traitor politicians. So yes, that's something which needs to be kept in mind. This man says, not another one. They are polluting the sea, which will in turn destroy the fishing. A very, very sad, pathetic, and absolutely deplorable comment. Now, this person says, blah, blah, blah. Why they come? Stay in Turkey. No place, no life for you here in Great Europe. Stay away. Rather inconsiderate point, but yes, as I said, it's probably better that they stay where they are. Not necessarily in Turkey, because Turkey is also another point of migration. A lot of them are refugees in Turkey, and from Turkey they slowly make their way into Europe. So these things are there. And finally, this guy says vast spaces in Africa is nearby, but I don't know why they risk their lives to go this far. This is a silly comment because Africa doesn't really have anything for them. So once again, it's not only a migration for survival, but also for economic benefit. So these things need to be kept in mind. So if I just show you the visuals once again, it's very sad, no doubt. And this man just sitting in poignant silence, that's very sad. All of that is completely agreed. But this migration has to stop. That is really the key. Not, letting endless migrants come in and perhaps create a chaotic situation, perhaps which was probably a prelim was seen in Cologne. And instead, we need to look at more sensible, practical approach to solving the problem, which is to stop the war, finish ISIS, let people remain where they are. That is really the point.